abandon, abbey, abide,
ability,
abnormal, aboard, abolish, aborigine,
above, abroad,
absence, absolute,
absorb, abstract,
absurd, abundant,
abuse, academy,
accelerate, accent,
accept,
access, accident, accommodate,
accompany, accomplish,
accordingly, account, accountant, accumulate, accurate,
accuse,
accustomed, ache,
achieve,
acid, acknowledge, acquaint, acquire, acquisition, acrobat,
across, actual, actually,
acute, adapt, addict, adept, adequate, adhere, adhesive, adjoin, adjoining,
adjust,
administer, administration, administrative, administrator, admiral,
admire, admission, admit,
admonish, adolescent,
adopt,
adorn,
advance, advantage,
advent,
adventure,
adverse,
advertise, advice, advise,
advocacy, advocate, aerial, aesthetic, affair, affect, affection, affirm, afflicted, affluent,
afford, afraid, against,
wage, agency, aggregate, aggression, aggressive,
agree, agriculture, ahead, aid,
ale,
aim,
aircraft, airway, aisle,
alarm,
alas, alert,
alien, alike, alive,
allege, alleviate, alliance, allocate, allot, ally, almighty,
alone, along,
alongside, allowed,
already,
alter, alter, alternate, alternative, although, altitude, altogether,
amaze,
ambassador, amber, ambitious, amend, amid, amnesty,
among, amount,
ample,
amuse,
analogous, analogy, analytic, analyze,
ancestor,
ancestry, anchor,
ancient,
anemia, anew,
anger, angle, angry,
animate, anniversary,
announce, annoy, annual,
anthropology, antibiotic, anticipate, antique,
anxiety, anxious, anymore, apart, apartment,
apologetic,
apology,
appall, apparatus,
appeal, appear,
appetite, appetizing, applaud, applause, appliance, applicant, apply, appoint,
appreciate,
apprentice,
approach, appropriate, approve, approximate,
aptitude, aquarium, aquatic, arbitrary, arc, arch, archaic, archaeological, archaeology, archer, architect,
architecture,
arctic, arduous, arena,
argue,
arid, arise, aristocracy, aristocrat, arithmetic, armed, armor,
army,
aroma,
arrange, arrest, arrive,
arrogant,
arrow,
artery, arthritis,
article,
artifact,
artificial, artist,
ash, ashamed, ashore, aside,
asleep,
aspect, aspire, assemble, assembly, assert, assess, asset,
assign,
assist,
associate, assume,
assumption, assure, asteroid, astonish, astonished, gulf, astrology,
astronaut,
astronomical,
astronomy, athlete,
atmosphere, atom,
attach, attack,
attain,
attempt, attend, attention,
attentive, attic, attire,
attitude,
attorney,
attract,
attribute, audible,
audience,
audit, auditorium, authentic, author, authoritative,
authority,
authorize, autobiography, autograph, automate, automobile, autumn, avail,
available,
avalanche, avenue,
average, avoid,
await,
awake, award, aware,
awesome,
awful,
a while, awkward, alley, bachelor, background, backstage,
badly,
baggage, bait,
bake, balance,
bald, bamboo, ban,
band,
bandage, bang, bankrupt, banquet, barber,
bear, barely,
bark, barley, barrel. A barrel is barren,
barrier, base,
basement,
basic,
basin,
basis, bath, battle,
bay,
beach,
bead, beak, beam,
bean,
beast,
beat,
beforehand,
bag,
behalf,
behave, behavior, behind, belief,
belly,
belong,
beloved, bench,
bend,
benefactor, beneficial,
benefit,
benevolent, benign,
bury, beside, bet,
betray, beverage, beware,
beyond,
bias, bid, bilingual, bill,
billion,
billionaire,
bin,
bind, binoculars, biography, biological,
biology,
biosphere, biotechnology, birthplace,
bit, bite,
bitter, bizarre, blacksmith,
blame,
blank, blanket, blast, blaze, bleed, blend, bless, bullet,
blind,
blink, bliss, blizzard,
block,
blonde,
blood,
bloom, blossom, blow,
board,
boast,
bold,
bomb, bond,
bone,
boom, boost,
boot, border, boring, borrow, boss,
botany,
bother, bottom,
bounce, boundary,
bow, bowl,
bracelet, brag, braille,
brain,
brainstorm,
branch,
brass,
brave,
breadth, breakdown,
breakfast, breath, breathe, breed,
breeze, brew, bribe, brick,
bride, bridge, brief, bright,
brilliant,
bring, broad,
broadcast, broom, bruise, brute,
bucket,
bud, budget, bulb, bulk, bulletin, bully,
burn,
bump, axe, bundle, buoy, burden, burst, berry,
bush,
butler,
cabin,
cash,
cage, calculate,
calculus,
calm,
camouflage, canal,
cancel,
candidate,
candle,
canyon,
capable,
capacity, cape,
capital,
capitalism, capitalist,
captain,
captive,
capture,
carbohydrate, cardboard,
cardinal, career, carefully,
caretaker, cargo, carpenter,
carriage, cartoon, carve, cash, cast, castle,
casual, casualty, catastrophe, cater, caterpillar, cathedral, cattle,
cause,
caution, cautious, cavity, cease,
ceiling, celebrate,
celebrity, celestial,
cell,
cellular, Celsius, cemetery, censor,
center,
centigrade,
century,
ceramic, cereal, ceremony,
certain,
certificate, certify,
chain, challenge, chamber, chance,
chaos, chaotic, chapter, char, character,
characteristic,
charcoal,
charge,
charitable, charity, charm,
chart,
charter,
chase, chat,
chatter,
cheat, cheer,
cheerful, chef,
chemical,
chemist,
chemistry,
cherish,
chest, chew, chief,
chill, chimney, chin,
choice,
choir, choke, cholesterol, chop, bunch, chronic, chronicle, chronology, chunk, circuit, circulate, circumference, circumstance, circus, sight,
citizen,
civic, civil, civilian, civilization,
claim,
clan, clap, clarify,
classic,
classify,
clay, clerk, clever, client,
cliff, climate,
climb,
clockwise, clone, closet,
cloth, cloud, clue,
clumsy, cluster,
coach,
coal, coalition, course,
coast,
coastline, coexist, coffin, cognitive, coincide, collaborate, collapse,
colleague, collect,
collide, collision, colloquial, colonel,
colony,
columnist, combat, combine, comet,
comfort,
comic,
command,
commence, comment, commerce, commission,
commit, committee,
commodity,
common,
commonplace, communal,
communicate, community, commute,
compact, companion, comparative,
compare,
compass, compassion, compassionate, compatible, compel, compensate,
compete,
competence, competent,
competition,
compile, complain, complaint, complement,
complex,
complicate, complement, component,
compose,
compound,
comprehend,
comprehensive, compress, comprise, compromise, conceal, concede, conceive,
concentrate,
concentric, concept,
concern, concert,
concerto,
conclude, conclusion,
concrete, condemn, condense, condensed,
condition,
conduct, confer, confess,
confidence, confident,
confidential, confine,
confirm,
conflict, conform, confront, confuse, congested,
congratulate,
Congress, connect, conquer, conquest, conscience, conscious, consecutive, consent,
consequence,
consequent, conserve,
consider, considerable,
considerate,
consist,
consistency, consistent, console, conspiracy, constant, constellation, constitution, constrain, construct,
consult, consume,
consumption,
contact,
contagious,
contain,
contaminate, contemplate, contemporary, contempt, contend,
content, contest,
context, continent,
continue, contract,
contradict, contrary,
contrast, contribute, control,
controversy, convection, convenience, convenient, convention,
conversation,
conversion,
convert, convey, convict, convince, cool, cooperate,
coordinate, cope, copper,
choral,
core, corporate, core, corpse,
correct,
correspond, corrupt, cosmetics, cosmopolitan,
cost, costume,
cot, cottage,
cotton,
couch,
counsel, counsel,
counteract, counterpart,
county, courage,
courier,
course,
courteous, courtesy, courtyard, cove, coward, cozy, crack, craft, cram, cramp,
crash,
crater, crawl, craze,
create, creature,
credentials, credible, creek, creep, crescent,
crew,
cricket, crime,
criminal,
crisis, crisp, criteria,
critic,
criticism,
criticize,
crook,
crop,
cross,
crowd,
crown, crucial, crude,
cruel,
crumble, crush, crust, cub, cube, culinary, culprit, cultivate, culture, cumulative, cunning, cupboard, curb, cure,
curious,
curl, currency, current, curse,
curtain,
curve, custom,
customer,
cyberspace, cyclone, dairy, daisy,
damage,
damp,
dare,
dash, database, dawn, daytime,
dead,
deaf,
deal,
dearth,
debate,
debris,
debt,
decade, decay, deceased, deceive, chore, deception, deceptive, decipher,
decision,
decisive,
deck, declare,
decline,
decrease,
dedicate, deed, defeat, defect,
defend,
defense, defer, deficiency, define,
definite,
definitive, deform, deformed, defy, degrade,
delay,
delete, deliberate, delicate,
delight, deliver,
delta,
demand, demonstrate,
den, dense, dent,
deny, depart,
departure,
depend,
dependence, dependency, depict, deplete, deposit, depot,
depress,
deprive, deputy, derive, descend, descent,
describe, description, desert, deserve,
designate,
desire,
despair, desperate,
despite,
desert,
destination,
destiny,
destroy, destruction,
detail,
detect,
deter, detergent, deteriorate, deterioration,
determine,
devastate, device, devil, devise, devoid,
devote,
do, diabetes, diagnose, diagram, dial, dialect, diameter,
diary, dictate, dictionary, differ, difference, different,
differentiate,
dig,
digest, dignity, dilapidated, dilemma, diligent, dim, diminish, din,
dine, dinosaur,
dip, diploma, diplomat, dire,
direct, disabled, disadvantage,
disagree,
disappear, disappoint,
disapprove,
disaster,
discharge, discipline, disclose, discord, discourage,
discover,
discriminate, disease, disgrace, disguise, disgust, disgusting,
dish,
dishonest, dismiss, disobedient,
disorder,
display, dispose, disprove, dispute, disrespect, equation, dissatisfied, dissatisfy, disseminate, dissolve,
distance,
distant,
distinct, distinguish,
distort, distract, dogged, distribute, district, distrust,
disturb,
ditch,
dive,
diverge, diverse,
divide,
divine,
division,
divorce, dizzy, dock,
document,
distress, dominance, dominant, dominate,
donate,
donor, doomed,
dormitory,
dose,
double, doubt,
dough,
downtown, dozen,
drag, drain, drastic, drawback, drawer, dread, dreary, drift, drill, drip,
driveway, drop,
drought, drown, dual, dubious, due,
duke, dull,
dumb, dump, dung, duplicate, duration, dusk,
dust, duty,
die, dynamic, dynamics, dynasty,
eager,
earl,
earn,
earnest,
earthquake,
ease, echo, eclipse, ecology, economy, ecosystem,
edge,
edible, edit,
effect, effective,
efficient,
effort,
ego,
either,
elaborate, elapse, elastic, elbow,
elder,
electromagnetic, electron,
electronic,
elegant,
element, elementary, elevate,
eligible, eliminate,
else,
elude, elusive,
embarrass,
embassy, embed, embrace, embryo, emerge,
emergency, emotion,
empathy, emperor, emphasis,
emphasize,
empire, employ,
empty,
emulate,
enable,
enact, enchant, enclose, encounter,
encourage,
endeavor, endure,
enemy,
enforce,
engage,
engrave, enhance, enigma, enlarge, enlist,
enormous,
enroll, ensue,
insure, enter,
enterprise,
entertain,
enthusiasm, enthusiastic, entire, entitle,
entrance,
envious,
environment,
envision, envy, epic, epidemic,
equal,
equate, equator, equilibrium, equip, equivalent, era, erect, erosion, air, errand, erroneous,
error,
erupt,
escape,
escort, essay, essence,
essential,
establish, estate, esteemed,
estimate,
etc., eternal, ethical, ethics, ethnic, etiquette, euphemism, euphoria, evacuate, evaluate, evenly,
event,
eventual,
ever, evidence,
evident,
evil,
evoke, evolve, exaggerate,
exam, examine, example,
excavate, exceed, excel,
excellent,
accept, exception, excerpt, excess,
exchange, excite, excitement, exclaim,
exclude, exclusive,
execute,
executive,
exercise, exhaust, exhibit, exist,
exit, exotic, expand,
expect,
expedition, expel,
expense, experience, experiment, expert,
expertise, expire, explicit, explode, exploit,
explore, explosion,
export,
expose,
express, exquisite,
extend,
extension, extent, exterior, external, extinct, extinguish,
extra,
extract,
extraordinary, extreme,
fable, fabric, fabulous,
face, facial,
facilitate, facility, factor,
factory, factual,
faculty, fad, faint, Fahrenheit,
fail, failure,
faint,
fair,
fairy,
faith,
fake,
false, fame, familiar,
famine,
famous,
fanciful, fancy,
fantastic,
fantasy,
far, fair,
farewell,
fascinate,
fast, fasten, fatal, faint, fatigue, faucet,
fault, favor, fear,
feast, feet,
feather, feature,
federal, federation,
fee,
feeble,
feed,
feedback, fellow, feminine,
fence,
fend, ferry,
fertile,
festive,
fever,
fiber,
fiction,
fictitious,
field,
fierce, fiery, filth,
final, finally,
finance, fireworks,
firm,
first hand, fist,
fit, fix, flag,
flame, flammable, flap, flashlight,
flat,
flatter,
flavor,
flaw, flee, fleet, flesh, flexible, flight, flint, flip,
float,
flock,
flood,
flower,
flow, flew,
fluctuate, fluent, fluid, fluorescent, flush,
focus,
foe,
fog,
fold, folk, folklore,
follow,
fond,
fool,
forage,
forbid, force,
for,
forecast,
forefinger,
foreign,
foresee,
forever,
forge, forgive,
formal,
formation,
former, formula,
fort, forthcoming,
fortunate, fortune, forward,
fossil, foster, foul, found,
foundation,
fountain, fraction, fracture, fragile, fragment, fragrant,
frame,
framework,
frank,
frantic, fraud, freeway,
freeze,
freight, frequency, frequent,
frequently, fresh, friendly, friendship, fright,
frigid, fro, frontier, frost, frown,
frustrate, fuel,
fulfill, fume,
function, fund,
fundamental,
funeral,
funnel, furious, furnace, furnish,
furniture, further,
fuse, fuss,
gain,
galaxy, gamble,
garage, garbage,
garment, gasp,
gate, gather,
gaze, gazette, gender, generate,
generation, generous,
genetic,
genius,
genome, genre,
gentle, gentleman,
genuine,
geography,
geology, germ,
gesture, ghost, giant, gift,
gigantic, ginger, glacial, glacier,
glad,
glance, glide, glimpse, global, globe, gloom, glove, glow,
goal,
goods, gorgeous, gossip, gourmet,
govern, grab,
grace, gracious,
grade, gradual,
graduate, graffiti,
grain,
granite,
grant,
grapefruit, grasp,
grass,
grateful, gratify, gratitude,
grave,
gravel,
gravity,
graze, grease, greed,
greenhouse, greet,
grid, grief, grin, grind, grip, gripe, grocer, groom, gross,
forest,
grove, growl, grueling, grumble,
guarantee, guard,
guardian,
guide,
guideline,
guilty,
humanities, guts,
guy,
gymnasium,
habit,
habitat, habitual, hack, hail, hallmark, halt, handbook, handicap,
handle,
handy,
hang, happen,
harass, harbor,
hardly,
hardy,
harm,
harmonize, harness, harsh, harvest, haste, hatred, haunt, hay, hazard, headline, headquarters,
heel,
heap, hardy,
heaven,
hectare, heed.
height,
heighten, air, hemisphere, hence, herd, hereditary, heredity, heritage, hermit,
hero,
hesitant, hesitate,
hidden, hide,
highlands, highlight,
hike, hill,
hinder, hint,
higher,
hitchhike,
whole,
hollow, homogeneous, hone,
honesty, honor,
hood, hook, hoop, hop, horizon, horizontal, horn, horrible, horrified, horrifying, horror, hospitable, hospitality, hostile, hound,
household,
housekeeping,
however,
howl,
huge,
hull, hum, humane, humanitarian, not, humble, humid, humiliate,
hunt, hurricane, hurry, hurt,
hut, hybrid, hydrogen, hygiene, hygienic, hymn, hypothesis,
ideal,
identical,
identify, idiom,
idiot, idle, ignorance, ignorant,
ignore,
illusion,
illustrate, image, imagine,
imitate,
immediate,
immense,
immigrant,
immoral, immune, impact, impair, impatient, impede, impending, imperative, imperial, impersonal, implement, implicate,
imply,
impolite, import,
importance,
impose,
impress, impression,
imprint, improve, improvise, impulse, inadvertent, incentive, incident, incline,
include,
inclusion, inclusive,
income,
incorporate,
increase, incredible,
incredulous,
indeed,
independence,
independent,
index,
indicate,
indifferent, indigenous, indirect,
individual,
induce, industrious, inevitable, infamous, infant, infect, infer, inferior, infinite, inflate, influence,
inform,
informal, informative, infrastructure, ingenious,
ingredient,
inhabit, inhabitant, inhale, inherent,
inherit, initial,
initiate, injure,
injustice,
inland,
in,
innate, innocence,
innocent,
innovation, innovative, input, inquire, inseparable,
insert, inside,
insight,
insist,
insomnia,
inspect, inspire, instance, instant, instead,
instinct, institute, institution,
instruct, instrument,
insulate, insult, intact, intake, integrate, integrity, intellect, intellectual,
intelligence, intend, intense, intent,
interact, interchange,
interfere,
intermediate, intermittent, internal,
international, interpret, interrupt,
interval, intervene, intestines, intimate, intimidate, intolerable, intricate, intrigue, intrinsic,
ground,
intuitive, invade, invalid, invasion,
invent,
inventive, inventory, invert,
invest, investigate,
invoke,
involve,
inward, iron, irrigate, irritable, irritate,
island,
isolate,
issue,
itch,
item,
ivory, ivy, jagged,
jail,
janitor, jealous, jealousy,
jewel, jewelry,
jog, joint, jolly,
journal,
journalism,
journalist, journey, joy, judge, judgment,
judicial,
junior,
jury, justice, justify, justly, keen, kerosene, kettle, kid, kidnap,
kill,
kin,
kindly,
kit, kneel, night, knit, linguist,
knowledge, label, labor, laboratory, lack,
ladder, lag, lame,
land,
landlord, landmark,
landscape,
lane,
last, later,
latitude, ladder,
laugh, laughter,
launch, laundry, lava, law, lawn,
lawyer, lay, layer,
leaf, leak, lean, leap, lease, leash, leather,
leave,
lecture, legacy, legal,
legend,
legislate, legislature, legitimate, leisure,
lend, length,
lentil,
level,
liable, liberal, liberty,
library,
license, lid,
lie,
lieutenant,
lift, lightly,
lightning,
likely, likeness,
likewise, limb,
limit,
limp, linger, participant, linguistic, lining,
liquid, list,
myth, literary, literature, lively,
load,
loaf,
loan, local,
locale,
locate,
locker, lodge,
log, loan,
longevity, longing, loom, loop, loose,
lord, loss, lot, loud, lovely, lower,
loyal, lump, lunar,
lung,
lure, lush, luxury, lyric,
mad, magazine, magic, magical,
magnet, magnificent, magnify,
male,
mainstream,
maintain,
majestic, majesty,
major,
majority, malnutrition, mammal,
manage,
managerial, mandarin, mandatory, manifest, manipulate, mankind,
manner,
manner, mansion, manufacture, manuscript,
marathon,
marble, march, marine, mariner, marrow,
introduce,
marsh, marshal, marshal,
marvel,
masculine, mash, mass, massive, mast,
master,
masterpiece,
match, material,
mature, maximize,
maybe,
mayor, maze,
meal, mean,
meantime, meanwhile, measure,
meat, mechanic,
mechanism, medication,
medicine,
medieval, meditate, melt,
member,
memorable,
memory,
mend,
mental, mention,
mentor, merchandise, merchant,
mere,
merge, merit, marry,
mess, message,
messenger, metabolic, metabolism,
metal, meteor,
meteorological, meteorology,
method,
metropolitan, microbe, microchip, microscope,
middle,
midst, mighty, migraine, migrate,
military,
mill, millennium, millionaire, mimic,
minor, mineral,
miniature, minimal, minimize,
minister,
ministry, mischief, misconception, miserable, misery, misfortune, misguided, misplace,
mission,
mist,
mistake, mix,
mixture, moan, mob, mobile, mock, mode, moderate, moderation, modest, modify, moist, moisture, mold, molecule,
moment,
monarch, monastery, monetary,
monitor, monk,
monolingual,
monster,
monument,
mood,
moral, morale,
moreover,
mortal, mortgage, moss,
motion, motive,
mound,
mount,
mow,
mud,
multicultural, multiple, multiply, multitude, mundane, muscle, muscular, mushroom, mutual,
mystery,
mythology, nap, narrate,
narrow,
nasty, nationality, native, naughty, nausea, naval, navigate, navy,
neat, necessary,
necessity, necklace, nectar, needle, needy, negative, neglect, negligible, negotiate,
neighbor, neither,
nerve,
nervous, nest, net,
neutral,
nevertheless,
newcomer, nick, nightmare, noble, nod,
noise, none,
nonetheless, nope, nor, norm,
normal, northern, notice,
notify, notion, notorious, nourish,
novel,
novelty,
nowadays,
nowhere, nuclear, nucleus, nuisance, numb, numerous,
nurse,
nursery, nurture, nut,
nutrient,
nutrition, nutritious, oath,
obey,
object, objective, oblige, oblivious, obscure,
observe,
obsess, obsolete, obstacle, obstruct,
obtain, obvious, occasion, occupation,
occupy,
occur, ocean, odd,
odor, offend, offense,
offer, officer,
offset, omen, omission, ongoing, onset, operate,
operation, opinion,
opponent,
opportunity, oppose, opposite,
oppress, opt, optic, optimism, optimist, option, oracle, orangutan, orbit, ordeal,
ordinary,
organic, organism,
organize, origin, original,
originate, ornament, ornate, orphan,
otherwise, ought,
outback, outburst, outcome, outdated, outfit, outlaw,
outline,
outlook, outmoded, outnumber, output, outrage, outraged, outright, outspoken, outstretched, outweigh, overall, overboard, overcast,
overcome,
overcrowded, overdose, overhead, overjoyed, overlap, overload, overlook, overnight, overpopulation,
overseas,
oversee, overview, overweight, overwhelm, overwork,
O. Own.
oxygen,
Pace.
pad, paddle,
Pain. Palace.
pallet,
Pale.
paltry, panic, parachute, parade, paradise, paradox, parallel, paralysis, paramount, paraphrase, parasite, parcel, pardon, partiality, plausible,
Participate.
particle, particular,
Passage. Passenger.
passion,
Passive.
paste, pastime, pasture, pat, patch, patent,
Path.
pathological, patience,
Patient.
patriot,
Pattern. Pause.
pave, paw, pea,
Peace. Peak.
pebble, peck, peculiar, pedestrian, peel, peer, penalize,
Penalty.
penetrate, peninsula, penny, per, perceive, perception, perfect,
Perform.
perfume,
Perhaps. Period.
periphery, parish, permanence,
Permanent. Permission. Permit.
persecute, persist,
Personality.
personalize, personnel,
Perspective.
perspire,
Persuade.
persuasion, pertain, pessimistic, pest,
Pet.
petition, petroleum, phantom, pharaoh, pharmaceutical, pharmacy, phase, phenomenal, phenomenon, philanthropy,
Philosophy.
phoenix, photosynthesis,
Physical.
physician,
Physics.
physiology, peer, pierce, pile, pill, pillow, pinch, pine, pinpoint, pioneer, pirate, pit, pity, plague,
Plane. Planet.
plantation, plaster,
Plate.
plea, plead,
Pleasant. Pleased.
pleasure, pledge,
Plenty.
plot, plumbing, plunge, pneumonia,
Poem. Poet.
poignant, poison, poke, polar,
Pole. Policy.
polish,
Polite.
pole, pollen, pollute, pond, ponder, pop,
Populate.
port, portable,
Portion.
portrait, portray, pose,
Position. Positive. Possess.
poster, postpone, posture,
Pot. Potential.
pouch, poultry,
Pound. Poor. Poverty. Practical.
practitioner, prairie,
praise,
pray, preach, precaution, proceed, precious, precipitate, precise, predator,
predict,
predominant,
prefer,
pregnant, prehistoric, prejudice, preliminary, premature, premise, premium,
marry,
prescribe, prescription,
presence,
presently,
president, pressure,
prestige, presume,
pretend,
prevail, prevalent,
prevent,
preview, previous, pray,
price, pride, priest,
primal,
primary,
primate,
prime,
primitive,
prince, principal,
principle,
print,
prior, priority, privacy, private, privilege,
prize, probable,
probe,
proceed, process,
procession, proclaim, prod,
produce, product, profession, professional, professor,
proficient, profile,
profit,
profound,
progress,
prohibit,
project,
prominent,
promise,
promote, promptly, prone,
pronounce, prove,
propel,
proper, property,
prophecy, prophet, proponent, proportion,
propose,
propulsion, prosecute, prospect, prosper,
protect,
protein,
protest,
prototype,
proud, prove,
proverb, provide, province, provision, provoke, proximity, psychiatric, psychiatry, psychic, psychotic,
public,
publication, publicity, publicize,
publish,
pudding,
puddle,
puff, pulse, punctual, pungent,
punish,
punishment,
pop, purchase, pure, purpose,
purse, pursue, pursuit,
puzzle, qualify, quality, quantity,
quantum, quarrel,
quarter,
quest,
quit, quite,
quiver,
race,
racial, rack, radiate, radical, radioactive, raft, rag, rage, ragged, rail, rainforest,
raise,
raisin, rally, ranch,
grand,
random,
range,
ranger,
rank,
ransom, rapid,
rapidly, rare,
rash, rate,
rather,
ratio,
rational, raw,
ray,
reach, react, real, realize,
realm, rear, rebel,
recall,
receipt,
receive,
recent,
reception,
recipe, recipient, recite, reckless,
recognition, recognize, recommend,
reconcile,
recover,
recruit, rectify, recur, reduce, read,
reef,
referee, refine,
reflect,
reflex, refrain, refresh,
refrigerate,
refuge, refund,
refuse,
refute, regain,
regard,
register,
regret, regular,
regulate, rehearse, reign, reinforce,
reject,
relate,
relative,
relativity,
relax,
relay,
release,
relevant, relief,
relieve,
religion,
religious,
reluctance, reluctant,
rely, remain,
remainder,
remark,
remedy,
remind,
remorse,
remote, remove,
renaissance, render, renovate, renown,
rent, repair,
repay, repetitive, replace, replenish, replicate,
reply, report, represent,
reproduce, reproductive, reptile, reputable,
reputation, request, require,
rescue, research,
resemble,
resent, reserve, reservoir,
reside,
resign,
resist,
resolution, resolve,
resort,
resource, resourceful,
respect,
respective, respiration, respirator,
respond, response, responsible, rest,
restate, restore, restrain, restrict,
result, resume,
retail, retain,
retire,
retreat, retrieve,
return,
reunion,
reveal,
revenge, revenue, revere, reverse, review, revise, revive, revolution, revolve,
reward,
rhyme,
rich, rid,
riddle,
ride,
ridge, ridicule, ridiculous, rife, rig, rigid, rim, riot, rip, ripe,
risk,
right, ritual, rival, Rome, roast,
rob,
robe,
rock,
rod, roll,
roll, romantic, roof,
roost, rot, rotate, rouge,
rough, root,
routine,
row, royal,
rub, rubbish, rubble,
rude,
rugged, ruin,
ruins,
rumor, rupture, rural,
rush,
rust, sacred, sacrifice,
safe, safety,
sage,
prepare,
sake,
salary,
saliva, sanctuary, sarcastic,
satellite,
satire, satisfaction, satisfactory,
satisfy,
saturate, saturated, saucer, savage,
save, scale, scan,
scar, scarce, scare, scatter,
scene,
scent,
schedule,
scheme,
scholar, scholarship,
scold, scope, scorn, scramble, scrap, scrape, scratch,
scream,
scribble, scribe, script, scrutiny,
sculpture,
search,
season,
seasoning, seclude, secluded, second hand, secrecy,
secret, secretary, section,
sector,
secure, seed, seek,
segregate, seize, seizure, seldom,
select,
semester, senate, senator,
senior,
sensation,
sense,
senses, sensible,
sensitive,
sensory, sentence, sentiment,
separate,
sequence, sergeant,
sail, serve,
sesame, session,
set, settle,
sever,
several, severe,
sow,
shade, shadow,
shaft,
shake,
shallow, shame,
shape, share, sharp,
shatter, shave, shed, shear,
sheet, shelf, shell,
shelter, shepherd, sheriff, shield,
shift, shine,
shiver,
shock, shoot, shore, shortage,
shortcut, shortly,
shout,
shovel, shrine, shrink,
shut,
shutter,
shy,
sibling, sideways, sift, sigh,
sight, sign, signal,
signature, significance,
significant,
signify,
silence, silent, silly,
simplicity, simulate, simultaneous, sin,
sense, sincere, single,
sinister,
sink,
sip,
sight,
situate,
situated,
skeletal, skeleton, skeptic,
skill,
skinny,
skip,
skull, slab, slam, slap, slate,
slave,
sled, sleeve, slice, slight, slim,
slip,
slippery, slope, slot, sly, smallpox, smash,
smell, smooth,
snap, snatch, sneak, sneeze, snore, soak, sore, sob, sober, sociable,
social,
socialize,
society,
sociology, sodium,
soil,
solar, soul, solemn,
solid,
solidarity, solitary, solitude,
solution, solve, somehow,
sane,
exact, somewhat,
soothe, soothing, sophisticated, sore, sorrow, sort,
soul, sound,
soundly, sour, source,
southern,
souvenir, sow, soy,
space,
spade, span, spare, spark, sparkle, sparse, spatial, spear, species,
specific,
specify, spec, spectacle, spectacular, spectator, spectrum, speculate,
speech, serious,
sphere, spice,
spill, spin,
spine, spiral, spirit, spit,
spite,
splash, splendid, spoil, spontaneous,
spot,
spouse,
spread,
sprinkle, sprint, spur, squeeze, stab,
stable,
stack,
staff, stage,
stagger, stain, staircase,
stare,
stake, stale, stall, stance,
standard,
staple,
stare,
stark, startle, starve, state,
statistic, statue,
status, statute,
steady, steel, steam,
steel, steep, steer, stem,
step,
stereotype, sterile, stern, steward, sticky, stiff,
still,
stimulate, stimulus, sting, stir, stitch,
stock,
stool,
store, storm,
stormy, stove, straightforward, strain, stranded,
spend,
strap, strategy, straw, stray, streak,
stream, strength, stretch,
stricken,
strict,
strife,
strike,
string, strip, stripe, strive, stroke,
stroll, structure, struggle,
stubborn, stuff, stumble, stun, stunt,
stupid,
subconscious, subject, submarine, submerge,
submit,
subscribe, subsequent, subsidy, subsist,
substance,
substantial, substitute, subtle,
subtract,
suburb,
succeed, success,
succession, suck,
sudden, suddenly, sue, suffer, sufficient, suggest,
suicide, suit, sum, summit, summon,
super,
superintendent,
superior,
supernatural, superstition, supervise, supper,
supplement,
supply,
support, suppose,
suppress, supreme,
serve, surface,
surgeon,
surgery,
surplus, surrender,
surround, survive,
susceptible,
suspect,
suspend, suspicion, suspicious, sustain, sustenance, swamp, swarm, sway, swear, sweat, sweep, swell, swift,
swim,
swing, switch,
sword, symbol,
symmetry, sympathy, symphony,
symptom,
synthesis, synthetic, tackle, tact, tactic,
tail, tail, talent,
talkative, tame, tangle, tap, tariff,
task, taste,
tattoo,
tear,
tease, technician,
technology,
tedious, telegraph,
telescope,
teller, temper, temperate,
temple, temporary,
tempt, tenacious, tenant, tend, tender, tense,
term,
terminal, terminate, termite, terrace, terrain, terrestrial,
terrible,
terrific, terrified, territory,
terror,
testament, testify, textile, texture,
theater,
theft, theme, theoretical, theorize,
theory,
therapeutic, therapy, thereby,
therefore,
thermometer,
thesis, thick, thief, thin,
thorn, thorough,
though,
thread,
threat,
thrill, thrive, throne,
throw,
thrust, thump, thunder,
thus,
tickle, tide, tidy,
tight,
tilt, timber, timid, tin,
tiny, tip, tissue, tobacco,
tolerance, tolerant, tolerate,
tomb, tone, tool,
torch, torment, tornado, torture, toss,
tough, tour,
tournament, tow,
toward,
toxic, trace, tract,
tradition,
tragedy, tragic, trail, trait, tram, tramp, trance, transaction, transfer, transition, transmit, transplant, transportation,
trap, trash,
traverse, tray, treachery,
treasure, treat,
tremble, tremendous, trendy,
trial, tribe, trick,
trigger, trim,
trip,
triumph, trivial, troops, tropics,
trouble, trust,
trustworthy,
truth, tube,
tuck, tuition, tumble, tumult, tune, turf, tusk,
tutor,
twig,
twin, twist,
typewritten, typhoon, typical, tyranny, tyrant, ultimate, underestimate, undergo, undergraduate,
underground,
underlying, undermine, underneath, unfortunate,
uniform,
unify,
unique, unite,
unity,
universe, unless,
unrest, unsettle, upbringing, upcoming, update, upgrade,
upper,
upright, uproar,
upset,
upwards, urban,
urge,
urgent, utensil, utility, utilize, utter, utterly, vague, vain, valentine, valid,
valley, value,
valve, vampire, van, vanish, vanity, variety,
various,
vary, vase, vast,
vegetable,
vegetarian, vehement,
vehicle,
vain, venom, venture, verge, verify, version, vessel, veteran, veterinarian, via, viable, vibrant, vibrate, vice versa, vicious,
victim,
victor, vi,
view,
vigil, vigorous,
village,
villain, vine, vinegar, violate, violence,
violent,
viral,
virtual,
virtue,
visible, vision,
vital, vivacious, vivid,
voice,
volatile,
volcano,
voluntary, volunteer, vomit,
vote,
vow, voyage, vulgar, vulnerable, wade, wagon, whale,
wake, wallet,
wonder,
war,
wardrobe, worn, warp, warrior, wary,
waste, wave,
waver, wavy, wax,
wealth, weapon,
weary,
weather,
weave,
web, weed,
weep,
way,
weird, welfare,
well, wet,
whatsoever, wheat,
wheel,
whereabouts, whereas, whereby,
weather, whisper,
whistle,
whole,
wicked,
wide,
widow,
wild,
wilderness, winding,
wing,
wipe, wire,
wise, which,
withdraw, withhold,
within,
witness, wizard,
wonder, wood,
wooded, wool, workout, worm,
worse,
worsen, worship,
worth,
worthwhile,
wound, wrap,
wreck, wrestle, wrinkle,
yard,
yawn,
yell, yet,
yield,
youth,
zip,
zone,
zoology, zoom,